By the way, just a heads up, my nose has been stuffy for like a week plus now, so if I sound a little weird, my apologies, but I'm still going to try my best to, say what I need to say and make it as understandable as possible. So a few months ago, I made a video about Splatoon and how it's very innovative in the shooter genre by changing the main objective of the genre itself from killing other players in combat to focusing your efforts on covering as much of the ground as possible to dominate the terrain with the color of your team. The point being, in that video, I said that Call of Duty and Halo are similar because the main objective of the two games remains the same. However, I didn't acknowledge in that video that just because they're both in the shooter genre and that the main goal is to kill other people, there's still a million ways you can go about executing this concept by varying up the design of your game to challenge what's considered normal in the space of shooters. And on November 15, 2001, that's exactly what Halo 1 did. And in 2001, let me tell you, games were going fucking insane at the time. You want a fighting game? You want a little tussle and rustle? Try Capcom vs. SNK 2 or DOA 3, thank you very much. How about just a little sprinkle of open world action games? You ever tried GTA 3 or Jak and Daxter? What the fuck were you doing in 2001 if you weren't playing Metal Gear Solid 2? Alright, what if you want to relax? Take a step back from the action. Chill out. You play Animal Crossing. Duh. Ace Attorney, Advance Wars, Burnout, Devil May Cry, Ghost Recon, Max Payne, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Tony Hawk 3, Virtual Fighter, Final Fantasy X, and Tropical. You can't forget about Tropical. That was the game of the century, baby. And despite all the games that were coming out, Halo, a franchise that didn't exist until that year, still managed to sell 5.5 million units. But why? How could a series that no one has ever heard of sell almost as many copies as GTA 3, who was easily the top dog of that year? We all know for a very long time now that Call of Duty has always been Halo's main competitor as the biggest shooter on the market, until fucking Fortnite showed up. But due to the commercial success of Call of Duty, we've all gotten so used to linear maps, fast-paced action, and realism always being pushed as far as it can in video games. Because of how popular Call of Duty got, we all got so used to repetition and just generally lower quality video games. That's way too commonly accepted nowadays in the video game market. And this is exactly why Halo got popular so fast. Halo, from a design perspective, is the antithesis of Call of Duty in almost every conceivable way possible. Again, in Call of Duty, the map design is focused on being very linear with lots of small and tight corridors that push fast-paced one-on-one action that constantly keeps you on your toes. While in Halo, the map design is based around large open areas with the physics around gravity being a key center point in combat. Call of Duty is very much based on your reaction time and precision in your shots that doesn't really require too much thought once you understand the fundamentals of Call of Duty as a whole. But since Halo doesn't follow basic physics and normal gravity, and on top of that Halo's de-emphasis on aiming in, the gravity adds an entirely new layer to the shooting that in my eyes makes it far more interesting. Kind of funny how I say that, and yet I've always played more Call of Duty than Halo in my life, even though I find Halo to be more refreshing, and on the occasion when I do play Halo, I tend to find it more fun than Call of Duty, but I still played more Call of Duty. I have no idea why. Well, actually, you want to know why? It's because I'm a dumbass, that's why. And on top of that, Halo just has far more personality than most other shooters do. In all other shooters, you just shoot people, kill them, and move on with your day with no fanfare or flair at all. But in Halo, you kill someone and the game is all like...
Sprint, double kill, triple kill, killing frenzy, double kill, running riot.
The mark of a truly unique product is when nothing in its industry has come even close to replicating its formula and success. And while you could argue that there are definitely shooters that have been inspired by Halo, none have come even close to the same status that Halo holds in the gaming industry. All of these years later, and the Halo name is still very significant in gaming today. The mark of a unique shooter, however, is in its weapons. In Call of Duty, you got some cool iconic weapons here and there, the ray gun, the thunder gun, the Galil, the DSR, the intervention, etc. All iconic weapons from the Call of Duty franchise. But these guns aren't memorable because of the guns being uniquely designed or anything like that. They're memorable because of the experiences we had playing those older COD games, and in reality, they're just very basic military weapons. Now, Halo, on the other hand, you've got the gravity hammer, which is still maybe the most satisfying weapon ever created in a shooter. You just swing it and it goes... The energy sword just has an awesome sound effect. It goes... The Spartan laser is difficult to hit but still so much fun to use. You've got the Needler, and easily the most iconic assault rifle ever put into any video game ever. Despite all these facts, Call of Duty has managed to outsell Halo plenty of times throughout the history of both franchises. But 2021 could potentially mark a new change in that cycle. See, Call of Duty Vanguard already came out before Halo Infinite and no one seems to care, like, at all. I think people have finally gotten fed up with the lackluster quality of the Call of Duty games, while Microsoft made arguably the best change to the Halo series to date. Halo Infinite multiplayer will be free to play. And if the beta is any indication, I think Halo may very well finally hit its mark in outdoing Call of Duty this year, and maybe in the future too if COD continues to head down the path it's currently on. If the gaming community cares about good games like it says it does, then Halo will beat out COD this year, easily. But the game still has to be good on launch when it comes out. The choice is yours, Microbox. Make your move.